man. Thanks for joining me again. And we're gonna talk about the kids, man. What about the kids here in America that's going without right now, and the poor due to all these situations? What about the kids who have been affected by the Puffy situation? So y'all come on in this chat room, man. I got 30 minutes to talk to y'all today, man. We're gonna get it in. I hope everybody's having a happy Sunday. Hope you enjoyed your 4th of July, because that's not really Independence Day for everyone, but it is the 4th of July. Can you dig it? So make sure y'all share this live. Let's see who's going to tap in here today. Hey, man, top of the afternoon, guys. Coming in straight from Las Vegas, man, who I got in the room today. I want to talk a little bit today about the kids, man. The kids and the poor here in the United States, how they're going to be affected. And a lot of these children victims that ain't even been spoke up on due to this Puffy trial. What about them? Do we have a little bit of passion towards the children out here? But tap in, man, and share this live. Let me know where you from. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. That's where I'm currently at. Hey, man, and let's have a little conversation for about 30 minutes while we do dinner. Can you dig it? Let me know where you guys from. Because, hey, man, I hope a lot of y'all happy right now that hey, this big, beautiful bill has passed. The big, beautiful bill has passed. And now all these children and poor people are going to be going without, and they already homeless and hungry. But hey, what do I know? Many mothers put baby oil, lotion, powder, and Vaseline in their children. Yeah, they do, but it's not spiked though. You dig what I'm saying? And I don't think they give their children any ketamine either, or assault them from behind. You're my friend. Ah, man, I ain't never gonna go bald, man. I got a head full of hair, man. Beautiful waves, 360 waves. But thank you, I appreciate that. But man, y'all go ahead and share this live, because I really want to know, with this big, beautiful bill that a lot of y'all that think it's okay, and now it's going to affect you. What are you going to do when it affects your children and the poor people around you? Or do we have the attitude of, hey, I got mine, you get yours? You dig what I'm saying? Your age code. Hey, thank you. I'm 48 years old. God bless you, brother. God bless you. I drink a lot of water. I eat good. I don't drink, man. And I work out constantly. Bench 450 max. But I work out. I'm hitting light iron right now. Nothing but light weights. You know what I'm saying? 100 reps a set. 3 exercises per body part. 100 reps. I'm 5'8", 220. 5'8", 220. 22.5-inch arms. So yeah, guys. Hey, man, roll with me, man. Hit this like. Let me go get you up out of here, Joe. We not even finna play with you today, Brody. We not even gonna play with you today. Joseph, man, we got advice, man. Go ahead and share this live. I got a lot of advice on how to get your bench up. If anybody, okay, check this out. We definitely got confidence in the Bible. No MMA background. If you guys want to get your bench up, do a lot of heavy back work, a lot of heavy row work. But guys, go ahead and tap that like button, man. Coming in here, man, and we gonna have and Troy, I'm not in a competition to get big with nobody, man. I'm 5'8", 220, man, with 22.5-inch guns. You dig what I'm saying? So 31-inch waist. But yeah, I'm not trying to get big. I'm trying to cut up. My thing is to cut. I got an 8-pack up under here. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm sorry, brother. I'm talking about, man. It's all good. Nah, hey, man, we not oiling up in here, man. You dig? Hey, thanks for subscribing, Patricia. But, hey, now y'all asking me about my weight now. You dig what I'm saying? So, check this out today. I want to share something with y'all. I want to tell you, hey, man, thanks for that super chat, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that super chat. Diagas Espinoza, where are you from? Where are you from, Diagas Espinoza? Where are you from? So check this out. Ain't no capping around here. I want to tell y'all something. Not no snow monies, man. Smash that like button. But I want to tell y'all something, man. Look, Y'all have to stop letting people's problems become your problem. Right? See, you got people out here every day. I know y'all have dealt with this before. I know y'all got people, man, in your mix that go out tricking their money off on these broads. They go tricking their money off on 420 and drinking all that. Then they want to turn around and ask you for money, right? You got people right now that's up here calling you home about, oh, my power bill late, oh, my this late, but yet they out tricking their money off, but then they want to make their problem your problem. And then it's hard for you to go to sleep at night because you worried about them. So I need y'all really to learn how to use the shortest word in the dictionary, but the hardest one to say, and that's no. Does anybody know? Throw a 7 up if you know the shortest word and the hardest word in the dictionary to say. And like this live, y'all. Jeremy, thank you, brother. And y'all tell me what that is if y'all know what it is. Throw it up in the air, y'all. And share this live and tap that like button for me, please. Nope, it's not ask. It's no. Learn how to say no. Man, y'all don't owe nobody anything. The only people you owe is God. That's it. You don't, hey, you know what? Hitter man, you're right. It is, but you feel where I'm coming from. You know, my heart was in the right place. But yeah, but like I said, and you spelled hoe wrong, it's H-O-E. So check this out. God is everything. Thanks for showing me. Man, it's all right. It's all good, Jeremy. That's what it's about, man. This page is about love, peace, and harmony. And the thing is, hey, man, y'all can Trump. This page is for everybody. If you are in the rainbow community, hey, man, you welcome up over here. If you're a Trump lover, you welcome up over here. But with all this Trump stuff going on, hey, I just want to know if y'all really happy, man, because it's going to hit a lot of y'all people who love Trump. This is going to hit home when it hits your home. And then what are you going to do? You know, I don't know Kamala Harris either. I don't know either one of them personally, and I don't think y'all do either. I don't think anybody on this chat personally knows Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. I know I don't. I don't know either one of them. But I do know this. I do know that if he was not in office, all the things that are going on right now, which is a real live purge, would not be going on. If you ever seen the movie Purge, throw a 7 up in the air if you've seen the movie Purge. Come on, God, work with me. That's right, Left Nut. I accept everything. I put it on God. I put it on God's shoulders. I'm doing this for content to make people aware. But I'm like you. I put everything on God's shoulder. Throw that 7 up, guys. It's okay now. So if you know what a purge is, well then guys, you already know that we are living in a real life purge as we speak. We purging already. You dig? Man, listen, Albert Santiago, go watch a movie called The First Purge. And it will, man, break down the purge even more, because what they did was they closed down Coney Island in New York and figured they was going to get all the black people. And what they did with this purge, and I could see them doing this with the military. Y'all listen to me close. I could see them doing this with the military. See, people wasn't deleting folks on this particular purge. They didn't want to participate. You had a couple crackheads participating, but they was against it. So since people wasn't participating, what the government did was they deployed people from the armed forces to dress up like the KKK and other different type of outfits and start deleting people because people wasn't moving fast enough. Go watch a movie called The First Purge, and it will be about black people in New York and Coney Island. And this stuff will really happen, y'all. It's going on right now. Can you dig it? It's going on right now. And if you're smoking crack, hey man, I'm sorry that you're smoking it. You dig what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, man, the purge is going on right now, man. Tap this live and share it. Do you guys see how lopsided the world have gotten in the last year? See, we're going to start off with Cat Williams. Man, everything has an opposite, people. The pendulum swings this way, it swings back that way. And karma is cold. And it started off with Cat Williams. What did Cat Williams say last year? If anybody know what Cat Williams said last year, throw it up in the chat. Tell me what Cat Williams said in the chat. And see, electrician, tell me what Trump has done for you too, by the way. I want to know what he's done for you personally. Hey, Mark Zhang, I don't know. I don't feel safe in any neighborhood because guess what? Crime comes in all different shapes and colors. And when people decide to start stealing, they're going to go to the suburbs, not where the poor people at. Jerry, you are correct. He did. Brohim, I'm not on EBT, big dog. I got a few houses. Okay, Abe. Okay, now, Abe, let me pin your message, Abe. I appreciate you coming in here, Abe. He said the truth was gonna come out. Now, you see all these people get knocked. So even with the Diddy trial, what about the children? Do you know that there are still over 125 children who actively have a civil lawsuit against this man? 125 children. And the thing is, it ain't, no, I'm not lying. Go do your research. Busby is the attorney. See, and the thing is with these children, and guys, if this is your first time in my chat, I am ex-law enforcement. Just so you know, I done did street shit and I'm ex-law enforcement. So believe me, I know my law back and forward. You dig what I'm saying? But what about the children? See, the thing is, these parents, when them children was getting touched, them parents took their kids to the hospital to get assault kits done and collect samples, which they have DNA. And all what they're doing with the civil stuff right now is draining his bank account. You dig? Because you can, criminal stuff is statute of limitations. You can get that anytime. But what people are trying to do, they're trying to get his money before it's gone. Because if you don't have no money, you can't pay no lawsuit. And as you see with Cassie, you can sue somebody civilly and then bring charges for it criminally. And don't be surprised at how many men come out of the woodwork suing him. See, the other day, there's a male dancer, the day that Puffy, the day of his verdict, the day that he found out the 2 charges that he got convicted of, that dropped a $10 million lawsuit, y'all, that Puffy and Cassie spiked his drink with ketamine, his orange juice, and he was over there sleeping with Cassie for $1,000, and he drank some orange juice because he would not accept any alcohol from them on the 2 or 3 previous times. But this time he got done doing the do with Cassie. Cassie broke the prophylactic while he was hitting it, and he wanted some orange juice, and so he woke up covered in some baby oil, and he was hurting back there from the back. When he went to the doctor, y'all, that man had anal warts. So Puffy gave this dude anal warts, y'all, and a lot of men is scared to come out and speak up about this kind of stuff. You know, a man don't want to tell nobody he been violated. I'm not Cali Muscle. I don't look nothing like Cali Muscle, and met Cali Muscle in real life, man. I'm about 5'8". Cali Muscle's about 5'5". Cali Muscle sit right here on me, you know, and he's hella black. Yeah, and CS Electrician, I agree with you exactly what you're saying, Electrician. My point is, what about the people who need it? See, I don't need it. I don't have the type of attitude to say, well, I got mine and screw the world. What I'm saying is, what about the people who need? What about these veterans, y'all? What about the veterans that served their life for this country, right? They missing limbs, coming back with PTSD, and they getting kicked off. What about them? You know? John Guy, the topic, man, we're talking about how the kids are getting affected here in the United States with this bill that just got passed. and along just in general, how the kids are getting exploited in America, even with this Puffy trial and with this bill. We talking about the kids and the poor. We ain't talking about the people who are able-bodied. We all know. Let me clear something up. I am the first one to say that if you are a man, you need to get up off your ass and go get you a job. You need to get up off your ass. I don't care if, man, it's 24 hours in a day. And if you a man and you ain't making it, it's 7 days in a week. The only thing you need to be doing at home is sleeping, not playing no video game. That's how I feel about any man. Woman too. I'm talking about these kids. The kids are the innocent ones. Or should a kid have to suffer, you know? Yeah, but everybody needs conscious. Everybody needs to get a job. You know, when people come to me, man, wanting to get mentored people, I do a lot of mentoring, right? If you need some mentorship, go look at my bio and my email, hit my email, and we'll talk. But the first thing I tell people, they say, I can't get a job. I said, sure you can. McDonald's is hiring every day. Jack in the Box is hiring every day. Walmart is hiring every day. See, here in America, see, the kids don't, the people are all choosy about where they want to work. See, but I'm on my third passport. And when I go to different countries, which I've been to many of them, man, these people are working 18 hours a day. They're working 18 hours a day. And Dwayne working, not Dwayne, I don't fall in that category, bro. I'm straight. See, we talking about other people. We talking about the poor people that need help. We're talking about the kids that need help, that was brought into this world. Should a kid, see, it don't hit home until somebody's kid is laying in this hospital and they need some type of operation and they can't get it because the government says, oh, well, you make about $100 a month too much money. Well, as things start rising, you know, even out here in Vegas, they've been doing this in California, y'all. If you are not from this country, if you have never visited California, when you go into the grocery store in California, you have to pay for paper bags in the grocery store. You got to pay for that if you want bags for your groceries. Here in Nevada, they just started that. I went to a store a few days ago and they charged me 10 cents for a bag. Everything is going up. And so what I'm saying is, as things are going up in this world, people are not getting paid no more money. Hello, us working folk can't afford certain procedures. I'm going through it now. Conscious, I'm going to pin your comment. Let me pin your comment. That's what I'm saying, Conscious. That's what I'm saying. It's people that's out here working every day, busting their butt, right? And still can't make ends meet. So with this bill, y'all have to understand, you have Republicans and Democrats. I don't care about any of that. I don't care about Republicans or Democrats. I don't care about that. I don't care for Trump. I don't care for Kamala Harris. I don't care about none of that. What I am going to tell you though is, if it could be Tom Hanks, it could be Tom Cruise, it could be Richard Gere, who had ran for office in the Democrat side. Anybody else who got in office other than Trump, this stuff would not be going on. It ain't about Harris, but this stuff would not be going on. You know, how do you feel? You know, hold up. This question, you know what? Conscious. This question is for you guys. Hold up, and I got you guys. I'm here to communicate. So Conscious, tell me how you feel that you said that you can't even afford a procedure, Conscious. You can't even afford a procedure, but yet they build alligator Alcatraz, and then he takes over $45 to $50 million to throw himself a party in a parade to be vain. Tell me how you feel about that, Conscious. Positive, I like that message too, Positive. Tony, do you really believe that? Because it ain't about Democrats. It ain't about and guys, do me a favor. Share this live by tapping the screen twice. Tap the screen twice. Share the live and throw the likes up, man. I give y'all good content. We come in here, man, to really politic in a good way. Aiden Hayes, no, I don't. I do not think that she was. But we only had two choices. And I can tell you, and you can agree with me, that if she was in office, none of this stuff would be going on right now. So no, I don't think so. But I don't think he was either. But you only had one of two choices. You only have one or two choices. Yeah, he's a grifter. And I'm not this live right here ain't no slam Trump slam. I'm not slamming anybody. I'm not slamming magma. I'm spitting facts here, y'all. Share this live and hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. But if she was in office, no, we wouldn't be going through the stuff we're going through though right now. Do you realize by launching those missiles on Iran that these people over here of Muslim descent, that they don't care about being deleted? They don't care about that. They don't mind pressing a button and wiping you out. So what are you going to say, man, when these people fire back? Because it's like the bully. If somebody hits you, you're going to hit them back, right? What are you going to say when that missile, the $300 million missile, lands and tears up your part of the country? How you going to feel about that? Someone has to do what's right. Here to know. But you know what? Both of them don't. Tony, I can agree with you, but both of them don't. But look at the turmoil that this man is causing, man. Even the ICE agents. Like I said, I'm ex-law enforcement, man. I believe in the law. The ICE agents now have an app. The ICE agents have an app. Okay, with this app, they show where they're going to go next. Okay, on the app. Man, they setting them people up for failure. See, that stuff ain't going on out here in Las Vegas. Now, if y'all want me to break down to you why they're not snatching people in Las Vegas, throw a 7 up in the air, and I'm finna break some game down to y'all right now. I'm finna tell you why it's not in Las Vegas, and it will never be in Las Vegas with the whole immigrant situation like it is in California. I'm gonna give y'all some game. No. It's happening, but not on that scale. Where we at? Hey, Doxson, Craig, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas. Stand by. I'm finna tell you why it's not happening on the larger scale like other states. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, now. No, I wasn't in jail. Never. So here's the thing. This is why it's not happening in Las Vegas like that. Okay, you got the Sands Corporation, which are the Adelson family. The Adelson family. Then they own a lot of casinos. Then you have the Fertitta brothers, who own all the station casinos. And they own a lot of casinos across the country, both of these corporations and families. Well, the thing is, they're Republicans. And they're big Trump supporters with donations. And if you were to have the ICE raids here in Las Vegas, there will be nobody left to run the casinos or the service industry, because the culinary union is made up of all Hispanics. So that's why it will never hit Las Vegas like it hit everywhere else, because this would be a ghost town, because that is our only source of income are the casinos. Do you dig what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I love Vallejo. Know your local politics, man. And share this live, y'all. We dropping real game out here, man. You know, give jobs to the American. And see, the thing is, for you Hispanics and some of you younger people, if you guys don't know this, guys, this ain't the first time they did a mass deportation of Hispanics. The first time they did it was back in the 1930s, right before the Great Depression. They deported a lot of Hispanics to free up jobs for Americans. And see, the thing is, and where the black people, and I'm black, and where they got the black people fooled at, when they keep saying, Trump saying, well, I'm saving black jobs. Well, what are black jobs? What is a black person's job? What is a white person's job? What is a Latino's job? What is an Asian's job? What is a Indian's job? I don't know. Hey, Tony, I dig that. I dig that. It ain't even about that. It's foul. Well, and positive. I understand what he's saying, but I want y'all to be conscious to let you know he's trying to say that as a black person, this is all you that you are qualified to do. As Latinos, all you qualified to do is cut grass and do landscaping work and do meaningless work. That's what I'm trying to say. Those aren't our jobs. Let me explain something to y'all, man. One day, I'm going to get my father on here. My father's 72 years old. He grew up in Louisiana. My father picked cotton for 2 cents a pound, $3 a day. 2 cents a pound, $3 a day. Now, his mother, her mother, we're going back 5 generations in my family of them picking cotton for 2 cents a pound. Now, tell me what you can do with that. And see, what a lot of people don't understand is black people in the South, they left those jobs. They not go, man, we not going back to being maids and porters. And a lot of Hispanics have taken on that role of those jobs. Well, when you're trying to get rid of all these Hispanics, well, if you're going to start deporting people, you need to deport everybody, from the Europeans, from the Asians that are here illegally, from the people from the islands, not just the Mexicans and Latinos. That ain't right. That's not cool. Hold up. Hey, Solar Man 10, you said something interesting. What do you mean about robotics? Tell me what you mean about robotics. And guys, I got 500 people in here and 58 likes. Let's get these likes up to 100, man, and keep this chat going. Come on now. More Europeans report live. Okay, Michael McKinley, I have not seen that. You dig? And Picasso, I don't stutter. See, this is why I don't even do these live, because there's always somebody in here trying to be funny, man. That shit don't bother me, man. I am 48 years old. I'm a grown-ass man, probably old enough to be your daddy. Sit back and you might learn something about these politics and how the world go, so you can be a better man to your family. This is why I do this. Pamela, exactly. All people came here as immigrants. Guys, let me ask you guys a question. Let me give you some game. Have you guys, if you are aware of the Grand Canyon, throw a 7 in the air if you know what the Grand Canyon is, because everybody in here ain't from America. Throw a 7 up in the air if you know what the Grand Canyon is. JC, I see that. I see that, JC. Okay, so check this out. So they say that Native Americans were the first people here, right? That's what they say. They say Native Americans were the first people here. Well, if you do your YouTube and you do your Google, you will see the Egyptian caves, the Egyptian pyramids that are sitting at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. They literally have Egyptian pyramids. You can walk down in the tombs. Some of these tombs are holding 500 mummies, bodies in these tombs. So this is what I saw with my own eyes. You can get on YouTube and look at it yourself. So if you have Egyptian pyramids with tombs in there, with bodies in there, Egyptians, how were the Native Americans the first people here? I don't get that. Native Americans didn't build pyramids. Hold up. Let me go back. El Shaddai, Mayans. I believe that too. The Mayans, they could be Mayans. So that could mean that Hispanics were actually the first people here. You know, the way I see it, man, the way I really feel about this, to keep it a buck with you, I feel like when you take America as a whole, I believe that, you know, you got your Mayans who they discovered part because that's where they were at. Then you had your Native Americans, which come from Mayans. A lot of people don't know that. And as black people, we was brought here. And a lot of people don't realize, man, unless they travel, when you go to the Caribbean and you go to South America, when you go to Belize, you have black people that they speak Creole, which is a form of French, and they speak Spanish. I just left the Dominican Republic for about the 10th time. Dominican Republic and Haiti, they share an island. They used to be called España. Well, in Haiti, they speak French. In the DR, they speak Spanish. There are black people. In Brazil, there are black people, but they speak Portuguese. Why? Because that's who invaded them. Just like if you take a Filipino, right? If you go to the Philippines, they have Spanish names. Why? Because the Spaniards invaded the Philippines. This stuff goes deep, man. It goes deep. Where we at? Hey, doxing, and they are. And Pamela Nixon, Pamela, and we all, and if you really know your history, you know Indians were the last people to release their slaves. The Indians did not even want to release their slaves. You know, so when you go, for you people of color, man, we were free for like 2.5 years before the people in the slave owners in Texas would even let us go. But I ask you guys again, man. Slothern Sin Saw, what should law-abiding citizens do, especially those who took time to be here legally? Honestly, let me pin your comment because I like that, bro. What should law-abiding citizens do? We got that comment pinned. What should law-abiding citizens do? What I would tell you to do is pray to whoever your God is. Keep a low profile because, guys, we have a swap meet here, right? A flea market. Guys might call it a flea market in the other states. And I'm talking about, I'm 48. It was here before I was alive here in Las Vegas. And I'm talking about it is big, huge. Tens of thousands of people came through on the weekend, but it was Mexicans. They closed this place down, y'all. They coming on these people's job. They're doing so much to where you have women that are breastfeeding their newborn babies, and they're taking these women, right? These women who are trying to get immigration, they're taking them and taking them away from their baby that needs breastfeeding. What about the kids, y'all? James Spader, what color they have? Black, brown, white, amazing people. I think it was just black. All colors. Man, hold up. Rory Calhoun, I'm from the ancient Americans. There was dark-skinned indigenous people in American and ancient time. Yes, I mean, I'm not saying that the world is black and black people was the first. I'm not here to be no racist, y'all. I'm here to say that we as people, man, we need to get together. Guys, if you guys agree that we as people, no matter what color, sexuality, religion, need to come together, throw me a 7 up in the chat, please. Throw me a 7 up in the chat. Regardless of who you vote for, if you think we need to come together as one people at this time, throw me a 7 in the air. Please. That's all I'm saying, man. Keep throwing them 7s. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So let me ask you guys this right here. Let me ask you this. For those of you who have, and guys, hit them likes, man. Let's get over 100 on these likes, man. Tap the like button for me, please. Tap the like button. Let's get over, man. I got 400 people in here, 91 likes. Tap that like button, y'all. So let me ask you guys this question right here. We all have different, what's a lot of us in this room, we have different religions. We have different religions. So here's another question. No matter what your religion is, aren't we all trying to get to heaven, the same place? If we're all trying to get to heaven, no matter what your religion is, throw me a 7 in the air. Another 7 in the air. and Marie, I'm a business owner. I own more houses than you. It's a reason why I can sit on here and do this. Now, I don't get paid for this. Mind your business. So what I'm saying is, if we're all trying to get to the same place, right? If we're all trying to get to the same place, how come we just can't just get along? Why can't we just get along? Why does it have to be so much division? Even with your religious aspects, with denomination came division. It don't matter what your denomination is, it brought on division because we're all trying to get to the same place. It's like all of us, man, it's like all of us sitting here at this house, at my house right now. It's 100 people at the house. And I say, you know what? Meet me at Raiders Stadium. Meet me at Allegiant Stadium where the Raiders play. And everybody takes a whole different road to get there, but we all get there at the same time. Ain't that the object of life at the end of the day? Alicia Fowler. I can't pronounce your first name, but Fowler last name, because it's ingrained in people that they're superior and they're beneath. And we know that's not true. There is nobody on this earth better than the next person. I wish the good Lord, because Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. Sometimes I wish the Lord Jesus Christ had made us all clear. Had made us all clear so you could not see any color or any of that. Guys, check this out. If you are in the over 40 club, throw a 7 in the air. If you're in the over 40 club, I want to take y'all back to something real quick. If you are in the over 40 club, throw me a 7 up in the air. Throw me a 7 in the air if you're in the over 40 club, people. Okay. For the over 40s, do you remember, man? Who we got? Hey, thanks for that super chat. Stars and Nights. Stars and Nights, tell me where you're from. And if you have a personal question for me, I'm going to answer it for you. Stars and Nights, you got the floor. If you have a personal question, let me know, and I'm going to answer it for you, Stars and Nights. But while I'm waiting on Stars and Nights, and thank you for that super chat. While I'm waiting on Stars and Nights, do you guys remember, man, when you would go to school, right? And it wasn't no cell phones. And when you got home, you might talk to somebody on the phone that you didn't know. Your friend might have hooked you up with somebody that you didn't know. It could be the girl or the guy, and they described how they looked. But now you might talk to them for 2-3 weeks, and now you go meet that person. They never looked like they said that they looked. But you had a cool relationship with them because you was able to talk to them. You did not see any color. You did not see how big they were. You didn't care about no religion or none of that stuff. Come on now call me a liar, man. Those were the good God's properties. Those were the good old days. And that's what we need to take it back to, y'all. Because, man, God is coming back. He's coming back. And you need to be on the right side of God when he's coming back, because he's coming back with flames in his eyes. And those, he's not coming back to give grace. He already gave that in the Garden of Eden. So he's coming back. He's coming back to take you, the ones that are not living right. He probably did ask the race people why we can't. I ask everybody, hey, everybody in this chat, why can't we all just get along? Regardless of race, color, creed, sexuality. Folks can hear people. Oh, talking about black jobs? Oh, I get on the black jobs. I like talking about the black jobs. For the people in Vegas, let me give y'all some game, man. Let me tell y'all about how they do black people out here, man. Let me really tell you how they do black people out here. You know, long ago, we had one black club here in Las Vegas. It was before my time, back in the 70s. It was called the Moulin Rouge. Now, in Las Vegas, being a racist city, if you did not work on the strip or downtown, after dark, you had to be in the black area of town. Well, that's where people like Sammy Davis Jr., Frank Sinatra, a lot of people, they wanted to go hang out with the black people on the black side of town, on our side of town. And me, I live in the suburbs, but we talking old school time, black side of town. So these people were getting so much money in this black establishment that the bank called in their loan after 6 months of being open so that they could not do business because they did not like the fact that all these white celebrities were coming to Vegas and frequenting the black part of town. You understand what I'm saying? See, like I told you, my father picked cotton for 2 cents a pound. 2 cents a pound in Louisiana. 2 pennies a pound, $3 a day. My father sharecropped. My father went to an all-black school until he was in 11th grade, and they segregated. They integrated, I mean. My dad had to sit at the back of the bus, my mother and father. My parents had to go get their food at the back door of an entrance. Even at the movie theater, when they went to the movies, the black people had to sit in the balcony, okay? So this world, man, is still racist as we speak. And I often ask my dad, man, my dad is 72. He moved here when he was like 20 or 21 years old to Las Vegas. And I ask him all the time, I said, you know what, Dad, did you like it better, you know, in the South with the racism or out here in Vegas? He said in the South, because at least you knew who was racist. Out here in the city, you don't know who's out to get you. People put their mask on every day and get over on you. MD Cool, if the shoes was on the other foot, these Mexicans would be silent, and you know it. I don't know. I can't say. I don't want to put that on nobody, but I would hope not. Everybody needs Jesus. Always have Jesus' name in your mouth. Daniela, exactly. Have Jesus' name in your mouth before you go to sleep when you wake up. Jesus is the answer. I'm pumped too. Mark T, okay. Not Vegas of all places. Oh yeah, Vegas of all places. What the problem is, we can't get along because the government will have, Tony Smiley, you're exactly right. Tony, let me pin your comment, Brody, if you don't mind. Man, like Tony said, the government don't even want us to get along, y'all. Do you know how many, do you know how many, like you take the Appalachian Mountains, do you know how many Republicans and poor white people, man, there's just as many poor white people as it is in this country as black people. Matter of fact, it's probably more that live in these rural towns that don't even have cable, that don't have no understanding of anything. All they do is follow what they hear. You know? And DJ Rasta, I agree with you. We as black people, we bring a lot of problems on ourselves. Man, we always late to the party. We don't trust each other. And me personally, I'm going to be honest with you. And hey, if you black, take it how you want to. Man, I have done business of every kind. I told you, I'm ex-law enforcement. I'm an ex-D boy because I knew what not to do from being in law enforcement. And I'm here to tell you, business-wise, the best business you do are with Hispanics and Italian, Hispanics and Asians. And thank you for that super chat, Tony Smiley. Let me see that. Let me see your message. I DoorDash and I'm so conflicted. I believe in legal immigration, but Hispanics are the best tippers. And they are. Hey, Tony, hey, can I share a story? If you guys want a personal story, can I share it with you about Hispanics? Throw a 7 up if you want a personal story. And I'm going to tell you about Hispanics, man, and how to make money. And there's some statute of limitation stuff that's up, so I can talk about it. And I'm finna address you, Tony. This is for you, buddy. This is for you. Let me explain something to you, man. Look, as being ex-law enforcement, right? I knew what I shouldn't do when I got into the streets. I knew how to conduct myself, and I knew what I needed to look out for. So my big thing that I used to get off was that clear stuff, that glass, that clear stuff. Now, man, you gotta have a Hispanic plug. They give you it's the best business. You're gonna have the best quality. You're gonna get the best quality. You're gonna always get more than what you pay for, right? And the business is always gonna be correct. I have never, I mean, I balled. I made a lot of money. Man, I had, man, from one person, I had $40,000 a week, twice a week, getting FedEx to my doorstep in cash because I couldn't pick up no money, dealing with Mexicans straight up out of Mexico. And to keep it so real, man, when y'all hear my testimony and I get my book and I sit on somebody, man, they will make a movie about my testimony, being ex-law enforcement and an ex-D boy, and did a little pimping too with some prostitution, cross country, and delivered, man, by God. 7-8 years later, and I live much better than I ever have. I don't have to look over my shoulders. But man, when you dealing with Hispanics, man, look, listen, I spent the 4th of July with nothing but Mexicans. That's why I spent my 4th of July with. I do not even trust my own people. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I would rather, man, the people who have done something to me negatively in my life have looked just like me. A white person has never done anything to me. A Latino person has never done anything to me but give me money. Asian person has never done anything to me but give me money. But who have done me the worst? The people who look just like me. Can you dig what I'm saying? Ambien, and then got behind the wheel. I didn't know any better. I was 20 years ago. I could have fought it. I was going to bed. I had no money. It's okay, Timothy. It's all good. It's all good. But you know what, man? We all fall short of the glory and the grace of the good Lord. We all fall short in the glory and the grace of the good Lord. But guess what? It's about how fast you pick yourself up, y'all. It's about, Mr. G, I remember that. Yes, Mr. G, I remember that. Pro what? Start here for biblical truth. I like Pastor Geno Jennings. I like Geno Jennings. He's an old school biblical preacher. Usurper dog heart. What's up, Brody? Where you from? I'm from Vegas. For rest, hey man, I'm just a motivational guy. Man, I'm a person, man. I keep it 1,000, like that $1,000 bill tatted across my chest. I love everybody. Everybody. Everybody's welcome in my chat. I don't care what your sexuality is. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care about none of that. You cannot like me. I still love you because Jesus told me to. When I deliver, I can go into Mexican neighbor gangs, man, don't get worried. I'm white and I get worried more. The banjo, yeah. You know, I would get worried too. Oh, my bad. I'm here. My bad. I hit the mute button. Sorry about that. That's my bad. I'm here. What's up, Jennifer? How you doing? So my bad. So I'm finna go back. The reason why I got up out of the game is I had a transgendered person, right? And with this transgendered person, man, I would give this I would give this transgender person what I need to give them on Monday, and every week I'm picking up anywhere between $8,000 to $10,000 a week from this person, like clockwork. 5-year relationship. Well, this person decided, you know what? I'm gonna burn you for $150. Share this live, y'all. Share this live and tap the like button. So when they burnt me for $150, I started thinking, I said, if somebody would mess up a relationship like this and I would have gave this to them, the next thing somebody gonna try to delete me or rob me. And I jumped out of the game. And then I switched to the greenery because here in Las Vegas, in California, it's legal. And that's a whole nother video, man. I had to tell you about that. That's a whole nother topic, man, for another day for all the special ones. Hold up. Did he say he was? No, Keith. What I said was I had a trans person when I was on the grind that I used to drop a sack to, right? And the trans person was a prostitute, and the trans person, you know, with their clientele that came to trick off with them, they would move product and they would get theirs and I would get mine. I picked up 8 to 10 bands a week. Now, I wasn't pimping no prostitute. Now, that wasn't happening, no trans. None of that was going on. That's a person that burnt me, and that's why I stepped out of the streets, was because of that. Yeah. I stepped out of it because of that, because I said, well, damn, if somebody will sit up here and get over on me for $150, remember, I'm getting $8,000 to $10,000 a week from this person. Well, they decide to burn me for $150. I said, man, people don't value relationships. It's time for me to go. And I walked away cold turkey. And the rest, man, y'all gonna have to get, man, at another date, because there's so much to the story. Man, I missed the money. So, you know what? Axios. Watch this, Axios. I'm going to share a personal story with you, Axios. Here's a personal story with you, Axios, with what you just said. When I got into that game, bro, I was very good at it because I knew what I shouldn't do, because I'm ex-law enforcement. I knew what I shouldn't do. And I could talk about this because the statute of limitations is up. I knew what I shouldn't do. And I learned how to advertise as well on Craigslist, which is a whole nother video. I learned how to advertise my product, right? And I knew what to do. I knew the protocol, where not to go, how people work, how informants work. And I balled. But this is how I balled, because I had a Mexican connect, obviously cartel, right? And it's coming up on winter time. And they told me, they're like, look here, man, you know, because I'm getting about £1. They said, look, man, we about to go on vacation. It's some Hispanic holiday in January. I don't know what it is. But my plug hit me. He said, man, you know what? We all finna get out of town, man. We gonna be gone till the end of January. You might want to get as many as you can get. So I scraped up and I got a whole lot of them, and then drought season came. And for those of y'all in the streets, if y'all know what drought season is, hey man, it was drought season. I'm the one who had it. It shot them things up to $1,000 a zip. I wouldn't give nobody nothing but a zip for $1,000. And I had almost 30 P's. And that's how I balled. Listen to my connect, who was a Mexican, by the way. Come on, man. El Shadi, because somebody asked me. I'm answering questions. My GPA was a 3.8. Brother, investments, houses. Man, see, man, it don't matter what you do in life. It don't matter how much money you make. Man, I have not punched a clock in damn near 20 years. I work for myself. See, when you out here making money, and this has nothing to do with the streets, it could be at Burger King, it could be wherever. You have to save your money, man, and learn how to make your money work for you. For those of y'all who are not good with money, a good way to learn how to start saving your money is when you come home, take and you spend money throughout the day. Because I don't use Cash App, I don't use Zelle, I don't use none of that. I use cold hard cash or my credit card, not even a debit card, because you will get scammed. When you come home every day, take your $1 bills and put them in a shoebox. If you work a job to make tips, take your $1 bills, just your $1 bills, put them in a shoebox and watch how fast you get to 1,000. Guys, tap this live, man. Like this live. Tap it. Hey, Jennifer, kick Michael McKinley out for me real quick, please. And Thomas, amen, man, because we all need Jesus in our life. We all need Jesus in our life. Hey guys, if you believe, MC, do you remember the people of the day don't know what to make a dollar? Yeah, make a dollar, save a dollar. But check this out, man. You should be saving, you should only be spending 10% of your money. See me, I buy things on sale. I don't pay full price for anything. So guys, I've been ordering stuff from China. Do you realize that I can call China right now? I can literally show you on my WhatsApp where I have 12 pair of extremely rare shoes coming from China for $300. And we call that a one of one, the best quality in the world. See, China aired the United States out, letting them know, okay, you want to put this tariff on us? Well, we going to tell America where y'all been getting y'all stuff from. Places like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, all this designer stuff. Bro, they get it from China. And you can buy it from China too at their price. So when they charge you $7,000 for this Louis bag, you can go get the same bag for $200. It's the same thing. I've been shopping in China. So I just told you I got 12 pair. I'm a sneakerhead. I got 12 pair of extremely rare Jordans, Kobe's that you can't even get in America. They're coming for $300. Come on, man. I'm a smart shopper. You got to be a smart shopper out here. Well, I mean, put like this. You can't find them here. And see, Keith, I like having what other people can't have. And nobody I love a black woman. Where we at? Joe Boogie. So what are the people going to do when dollars no longer exist and everything's done through the bank where they can cut your money off whenever they want? Hey, Jay Boogie, that's a hell of a question right there, Brody. What are the people going to do, man? What's the answer for that? See, I don't believe in banks. Oh, see, if you guys sat around me long enough, I would have been told you how to get your LLC and use the bank's money. I don't believe in banks because watch this, guys. Let me give you a scenario. Here's a scenario about the bank. Start looking at your account around midnight because I also Forex trade. I trade currency. So look at your bank. Try to access your bank account online around midnight, and you will notice that it'll always say it's under maintenance. Why does money have to be under maintenance? It ain't under maintenance. That's when they're taking your money and one of the stock exchanges open in another country and they're trading your currency and making money off your money, the bank. So I ask people all the time, why do you have a bank account? You don't have access to your money, and I'll give you a big ass scenario right now. Here's a scenario. It's Saturday afternoon. You got $20,000 in the bank. You have a family emergency. You need your $20,000 at 6 o'clock on Saturday because Monday morning at 8 o'clock, you have to pay for a funeral. And it has to be paid for by 8 o'clock on Monday. Better yet, it has to be paid for on Sunday when ain't no banks open. You can't get your you don't have access to your money. You don't have access to your $20,000. You ain't got access to anything. So this is why you should have your money in a credit union. You know what? Exactly. Hey, check this out, guys. Hey, man, get my likes up to 200. I got 201 people in here, man. Get these likes up to 200. Get these likes up to 200, and I'm finna tell y'all how to make some money before I get up out of here, man. And I promise you, it's not as hard as you think. I'm about to drop a gem on you that you gonna love. Because this is what I do, guys. I build people's business, credit up, and get them approved for the things that they want. If Linda Lewis, good evening. How you doing? First time watching, I agree with you. I shop at thrifty store and save money. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Linda. That was my mother's name, too. So you have a beautiful day. You get a beautiful day. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Crud Life Q. Thank you. I'm always gonna give facts. Let's get them likes up to 200, man. I'm finna drop y'all a gem on how to get the bank's money, on how to get out of a hole, how to help your kids. This is a gem, and it ain't hard. It's simple instructions. I'm finna set you up to be in position to get you about $75,000 to $100,000 in the next 6 months. Get those likes up, and I'm finna drop it on the way up out of here, on the way out of this live. So you're gonna need a pen and a paper. You really don't need a pen and a paper because it's not hard. But let's get these likes up, guys. I got 148 people in here, 178 likes. Let's get them up. Let's get 10 more likes. I promise you, it's gonna be worth it. Oh, I like dropping game. See, man, y'all need to come to my channel more. I love dropping game on how to get the money from the bank and how to use their money. How to use their money for your dream. That's right. If you appreciate this, hit that like button, y'all. Save your money, man. That's right, Jay. These are facts. These are facts. And I won't even get into how before the Great Depression, it was over 150 black-owned banks, and afterwards it was 11. So that's a whole nother video, y'all. Get these likes up, man. So guys, if y'all want me to tell y'all, man, how to really get some money, and how to change your situation, throw a 7 up in the air, and I'm finna drop a gem, man, because I appreciate you guys watching, number one, and I appreciate the likes. And I want to see you guys winning and doing well. Proud mommy, I got you. They ask you, why you taking so much out? Because you can't even get all your money out the bank if you wanted it. All right, guys, get your pen and paper, man, because I'm finna drop it. Okay. Now, what you need to do, this is real simple. You're gonna go get yourself an LLC. You're gonna get an LLC, but you're gonna get the LLC in your first name and your last name. That's easy enough, right? Get an LLC and your first name and your last name. And here's a little tidbit for you. If you get one in California, it's free. And if you get one in Maine, it's free as well. So you can sign up for one in that state, and you can fill out a form called an alien registration form that will allow you to move that free LLC from California or Maine to whatever state you live in. So now you have an LLC with an EIN number under your first name and your last name. The next thing you're going to do, guys, you're going to go to a reputable credit union, not Bank of America, not Wells Fargo. Those banks suck. Penn Fed is a very good credit union. You're going to go to a credit union. And what you're going to do with that LLC with your name on it, you're going to go open up a personal account and a business bank account with your name on it. And now what you're going to do is this ain't no scamming. This is real life shit. And what you're going to do with your personal bank, with your business bank account that has your name on it, you're going to get your paycheck direct deposited into your business account. Press and pause. What will that do? That will now show income for your business. It's showing revenue for your business, y'all. And see, when you have a business bank account, they don't care about how much money you have in the bank. You can have 2 pennies in there. As long as they see the transaction, they see that you're getting money deposited in there and the money's coming out. They look at it as a business expense. So now what are you doing? You're and you also want to get yourself a business credit card as well. A business credit card. So now you're getting your paycheck direct deposited into your business account that has your name on it because it's your name. Now you have a business credit card. So now when you go get gas with that credit card, guess what? You can write that off at the end of the year. Every time you go eat with your friends, you tell them, hey man, give me y'all cash. I'm gonna pay for it with my business credit card. You can write that off as a business expense at the end of the year, right? See, all of this is offsetting your regular taxes, people. If you want to go lease a vehicle, you're gonna lease it in the business's name. You're gonna write that off at the end of the year, okay? If you take a trip, or your friends are taking a trip, have them give you the money and pay for it with your business credit card. That is a business trip that you can claim at the end of the year. And so now what you have done now, you are building a relationship with the bank and you're pumping your credit up because by now you should have 2, 3 business credit cards. Now, let's just say 6 months then went down the line and you've been getting your paycheck direct deposited into your bank, into your business bank account. You can go get you about 75 to 100K loan to start the business of your dreams, to go buy a house cash in another state and rent it out and pay it back, to do whatever you want to do with it, people. And here's the beauty of it. When you have an LLC, the LLC is the buffer. It takes the liability. So that means if the LLC goes under, which means if your money is gone, which means if you get a car in, if you were to buy a house in your LLC's name and cash, which some of these houses are $20,000, $30,000 in other states, and you put the deed in somebody else's name and out of the business's name, if the LLC ever goes bankrupt, you only have to give back your assets that you have for the LLC. So if there is no money in your LLC account, you can't give it back. If you have no assets, you can't give it back. And you can have as many LLCs as you want to. So, hey, man, that's some real game, man. That's how you build a relationship with the credit union, by using your own money. But just you go on a business account. You want a business account, and every time you get paid, that is showing revenue for your business. And even when you, guys, check this out. When you apply for a business loan, they ask you, when they're asking you what your income is, they're asking for your projected income. See, because you have you have stated income business loans where they just want you to, they want to know, what do you project yourself making? Well, I project myself making $300,000 this year. I project myself making $400,000 this year. They go off projection. See, a lot of y'all didn't know that. And then you get your loans that way. And I'll get on shelf corporations on a whole nother video and how you can speed up this process, because you can buy a shelf corporation or a business that's already been functioning and get funded with more money. See, guys, I'm dropping jewels on y'all, man. Show some love, y'all. Show some love. Hold up. J. Revy, doesn't limited liability company only cover certain legal problems? Legal problems as far as what, J. Revy? Keith Egan, I'm not in debt. I am not in debt for anything. I am in no type of debt. The only debt that I'm in, brother, is I use my company credit cards to pay for everything. Like, I got a company credit card to pay the power bill, pay the gas bill, to put gas in the car. These are things that I need cash for anyway. So at the end of the month, I pay my bill off. So that's my only, I'm not in debt like that. Love, hate. Hey, because guys, on my channel, I want you to know I only talk about stuff that I've done. I don't talk about things on my channel that I'm pondering or that I heard about. I tell you things that I have personally done or are doing or have been a part of. Like, well, yeah, well, no, now Brian Shell. Now, I don't go out with my company card buying clothes and shoes. I use it for stuff that I would already need cash for. Like, I already got to pay my cable bill. So why not put it on the card and claim it at the end of the year? You understand what I'm saying? I need gas. Why not have a business gas card, right? Because I'm running a business and claim it at the end of the year. I got to pay for gas anyway. So I pay that off. But I'm not in debt. Dirty Drifter, look, dog, you running on the rings. Hey, like I said, man, I just want to help y'all out, man. Yes, I use it toward J Boogie. I use it towards my business. Yes, Emmanuel, exactly. That's exactly what you do. That's exactly what you do. Guys, let's get these likes up to 200, man, on the way out. Emmanuel, I got you, bro. All y'all got to do is stick with me, man. Subscribe to the channel. Bring your friends. These are the gems that I drop and that I talk about. If anybody wants a consultation, get your pen and paper because I have some. If you're in the financial world, I have something that I am selling for $100 that's worth about thousands of dollars that could really change your life. I don't even normally get on here and sell it. But if you hit my email, ewinvestments702@gmail.com and put business relief in the title, man, I'll send you some paperwork. I can send you something that will change your entire life. They have different percentages. There are other ones that, like, you might want to get an American Express Blue first. Discover's a good one. See, it's about getting the right card first too. But you want to keep that down. So let me give you a little note about business credit before I get up out of here, y'all. There's a little note about business credit. Your business credit is called your paydex score. I gotta roll, people. Your paydex score is your business credit because you had to have a Duns and Bradstreet. That's Equifax, Duns and Bradstreet. That's the extra Equifax when you have a business. So your paydex score is your business credit score. Now your regular credit goes up to 850. Your paydex score can only get to 100. Now you want your paydex score to be at 80. 80 is excellent. 90 is great. 100 is even better. And here is how you get there quickly. You can get there in 30 to 45 days. When you have a business, what you need to do with your business is go get you a Staples card, Home Depot card, and buy something. It don't matter how much it is. It doesn't matter how much it is. So now, if you buy something today and you pay the balance off tomorrow, which is paying your bill 30 days in advance on your business credit, when it reports, it will automatically shoot your business credit up to 100 for paying your bill 30 days before the due date. If you wanted to get up to a 90, you buy something and you're going to pay it off in like 20 to 22 days before it's due. If you want it to be at an 80, you're going to pay it off 12 days up until the due date, and that will shoot you up to an 80 with your business credit in 30 to 45 days. And once you are at an 80, that is when you can go get a business loan, people. There you have it. Hit that like button on your way out of here, man. Hit that like button. And Emmanuel, you have some now. We're not just talking credit cards. We could be talking about a line of credit. We could be talking about loans. There are many of them because you can get some where you don't even have to make any payments for a year. Some lines of credit, you have to start making a payment on it as soon as you take out money. But but there are plenty of loans and credit cards where that carry zero interest for the first year or a very low interest rate. You know, because not only, I'm not talking just business. So when I said get a business card, hey, you can go get a business line of credit. You can go get a loan. You can go get all that. But it's on the business. You understand what I'm saying? And make sure you pay your bills back. That's all I'm saying. But you could literally go get yourself a business loan and go buy your house to flip, pay the money back, and now get more money. I mean, this conversation going forever, man. Get those likes up for me on the way up out of here. Stacy Voice. It is actually on my profile, my email, EWinvestments, INVESTMENTS 702 at gmail.com. And like I said, I don't normally sell this document, but I have some package that, man, if you want to know how to get your credit right, if you want to know how to start a business, you want to know how to get your business credit up, where to get an auto loan. I mean, I got a gem that normally I don't even sell it, man. I mean, I paid $1,000 for it just to let you know. That's how good information is, because something like that can make you tons of money and get you well educated in the business world. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, man, much appreciated. I would be much appreciated if I get over 200 likes, man. Tap that like button for me, please. Hey, beauty is her. Just check this out. Trade lines, a lot of that game is dead too, sweetheart. That game is dead. Beauty, being an authorized user, that shit is over with. They want primary trade lines. They want primary trade lines now. Alejandro, big ups to you too. Tap that like button, man. I need 200 likes. I need 200 likes up in here. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that's a beauty. That's right. That authorized stuff, I mean, you can still do it, but the banks, they didn't caught on to that. You need some primaries. But if y'all tap in, man, I can show y'all how to get primary trade lines, the ones that you need. And they don't cost you a lot. You can have your own primary trade lines. I can teach you about I can't get into that, man. It's just a lot, man. Y'all tap into the next live, man. But check this out. Everybody, man, y'all have a blessed day. That's right, love, hate. Man, y'all have a beautiful day. May God bless all of your families, that you get to all your destinations unscathed, and that you get everything in the world you want. Stay tapped into the page. Stay tapped into the page. The next live will be tomorrow. Stay tapped into the page. Stay tapped in, because I do a live in the morning, normally when I'm at the gym, and I do one in the afternoon around this same time. But other than that, man, I want you guys to have a blessed day. Get your bread right, and let's learn to love each other. Let's all get along in this beautiful world, okay? Y'all have a good day.